So we're talking about growth and journey, personal and professional growth, and basically it's a continuous journey, self-discovery and improvement involving embracing challenges, learning from your experiences, and striving for the when you're striving for professional development and achievement of one's potential. And really, most of it is like so in the self-discovery. And I'm getting all of this from research, so I'm citing this, but the self-discovery, it involves understanding oneself, identifying your strengths and your weaknesses, what you know you're good at, also the things that you can need that you can improve in. So understanding what you're good at and understanding what you're bad at is crucial to grow and trying to get to that journey or complete that journey you're trying to do. So, and also then, next is being able to embrace challenge. Growth comes with stepping outside of your comfort zone, and you hear that all the time. You're going to face challenges. Think about it. If it was easy, everybody would be doing it. So that's the part that, we try to understand that it's not going to be easy because, like I said, if it was easy, everybody would be doing it. And so, learning from your experiences. Every experience, whether positive or negative, can be a learning opportunity for growth. Developing skills and capabilities. So, growth can involve acquiring new skills. Sometimes you can go out. I mean, you might already have a bachelor's degree, master's degree, doctors, whatever you got, but you can go out and get a certification like project management or certification in something like accounting or HR. I mean, there's many different things out there that you can do to strengthen your learn curve. And then growth also could be like things like meditation. A lot of people use church as that growth. You got to develop the soul on the inside. So your growth come from many different places based on you and where you usually get your growth, your key go-tos when it comes to grounding yourself, basically. So the other thing is having a positive mindset. You always want to be optimistic, because if you're pessimistic or if you're believing it's not going to work, then you're just pretty much wasting your time. So but maintaining a positive mindset, viewing challenges and opportunities for growth is crucial for navigating that journey. And the other thing is consistency. So consistency comes with patience. So you have to be patient and be consistent and know that if you keep putting in work, keep grinding, then eventually you're going to get to where you're trying to get to. So that persistence and staying consistent with it is key. So it's like, if you got a gym at the goal, you say, hey, I'm trying to get to this weight, or I'm trying to, body weight, or I'm trying to get to this strength level, or whatever your goal is, and you sit down and set your goal and know that you have to be consistent. And even with the body understands that, it can kind of work with you. So if you're consistent and doing things to help the body grow or change or whatever you're trying to do, then it'll work with you. Uh, Probably the biggest thing of the growth and journey tied together is setting goals. So you have to set realistic goals that are achievable, goals that you know you can meet. And when I say that, I'm talking about small goals. No, so I'm not saying that you know you set goals that you don't think you can accomplish, because the whole thing here is that you're trying to do something that someone might say you're not able to do it. So set small goals, make sure they are somewhat achievable and realistic, and then that's where you start with that, and that can help you guide you through your growth journey and provide that same direction. The other thing is, now this depends. So sometimes you say you can seek feedback. A lot of times when you discuss too much what you're trying to do or where you're trying to get to, depending on the people in your life, if you're a pessimistic person, somebody that's always you know talking down on certain situations. So you got to understand your people, your family, your friends, on what you got to understand your family and friends and know who you can go to and the people that are going to be important in your life. So feedback, you can have somebody in your life that's coaching, somebody at work, maybe it's a mentor or whoever, somebody that's, you consider a coach and can coach you through, not necessarily tell you what you need to do or tell you how you should do it, but just kind of coach you through your journey based on the things you decided you wanted to do. So seeking constructive feedback from trusted sources can help identify areas for improvement and accelerate growth. The other thing is celebrating your progress. So if you, after 2 weeks, you met that goal you were trying to do, so celebrate it. We're not celebrating, hey, we're done. It's kind of like you look at sports, NBA, football, uh, baseball, track, whatever. A lot of times, if you're in a tournament, and yeah, you see players, teams celebrating they won that first round. They celebrate they won the second round. Or it's, you won your division. So they celebrate. You celebrate these small goals up until that major goal that you're trying to get to. So make sure you're celebrating yourself. So recognizing and celebrating milestones and accomplishments can help maintain motivation and momentum. And then holistic approach to personal development recognizes the growth encompasses various areas of wellness, including physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual well-being. So mind, body, and soul, they always say. Make sure the soul is right, the mind and the body, and they all work together. So whatever your goal is, whatever your journey is, if we're talking corporate, exercise, and whatever it is, just understand those three things work together. The life learning, embracing life learning and growth mindset is essential for the continuous development and trying to adapt to the things you're going to conquer, or I should say come across during this journey. Build a support system. I always say this. I talk about having a support system. Support system is crucial. Just again, know the people that's in your support system, and friends, family, mentors. Yeah, we talked about that to help you through your journey. Another key I talked about, key setting. I talked about a key in setting goals. So another big one is prioritizing self-care. Taking care of one's physical and mental well-being is essential for sustaining the energy and resilience needed for a fully growth journey. And that's going back to what I talked about, mind, body, and soul. Then authenticity. The journey of growth is about becoming more authentic to oneself. So you faking it until you make it, until it's authentic. Aligning with one's values and aspirations. And then we talked about the persistence, but yeah, resilience, being able to bounce back from setbacks, because you may have setbacks along the journey, but being able to bounce back from those setbacks and challenges is a crucial aspect of growth and journey. All right. So I always say, if this has been helpful, somewhat entertaining, educational, whatever you got out of it, then I appreciate if you all could either hit that like button, subscribe, or like button and subscribe, or whichever, whatever you want to do, whatever support you're willing to give. I appreciate that too. So just you listening, that's all. That's what it's all about too. Just it's about us helping each other. It ain't about one person trying to sit on here and say, hey, you need to do this. So it's, we always talk about businesses and people start up things. It's the American way. We feed off of each other, whether you realize that or not. Anything you see somebody doing on the internet, they were influenced. They saw, they had an idea. Everybody comes up with an idea, but they also use influences, and we feed off of others and see what others are doing and what others are talking about. So with this, that's what this is about. All right. So appreciate y'all. Enjoy whatever you got on the rest of your day and all of that. And until we do this again, peace, my good people, my beautiful people.